فاصبر صبرا جميلا.
It says here that when Umar radiallahu anhu said that the women and the children have fallen asleep, he says this means the women and children that were waiting in the masjid. The women and children that were waiting in the masjid. We explained that last night and all of the different fawaid that come from that. And we have another faida tonight by saying this shows the permissibility for women and children to be in the masjid. And not like many cultural practices today, and maybe even some modern day madhabs, in which the people indirectly push women and children from coming and sitting in the masjid. Even if they don't say it directly, but they say it with their actions. You get the feel that you're not welcome in the masjid. A woman should not go to the masjid. Children should not be in the masjid. Take your child home. No one is babysitting. People are making noise. The children are crazy. Don't stand in the front row. This is the reality. We briefly had discussed before, in brief, the issue of a woman praying in her home and a woman praying in the masjid. The hadiths that mention that the women were in the masjid in the time of the Prophet ﷺ, a great number of them, most of them are in where? Bukhari and Muslim. That clearly state they were in the masjid. The messenger knew about them in the masjid. He prevented men from stopping them from going to the masjid. And the hadith that say that the best place for a woman to make her prayer, you find what? Problematic issues with the authenticity. I'm not saying they're weak. I'm just trying to make a point. I'm not decisively saying that they're weak now. Nor am I saying they're authentic. But I'm trying to make a point. Is that there are old and there's an abundance of hadiths that prove that women prayed where? In the masjid. And the Prophet an abundance. And several different incidences and stories. And the hadiths that say that the best place to pray is in her home are very few. In light of that large number and the authenticity as well. Everybody clear on this? Let alone some of the problems that come forth from this opinion and this view. With regards to sisters not learning, not studying. You go to the masjid is a huge difference on your deen. Being on time, how you dress, how much knowledge do you learn by coming to the masjid? How much wisdom do you get by coming to the masjid? Sisterhood, how much community fabric is knitted just by being what? In the masjid. Let alone your children. They learn when they come to the masjid. You take them to the masjid. You can't play around like that. You can't run around like that. After the salat, you can run and have fun with the children. But not during the salat. After the salat, before the salat, we can eat, we can drink. There's nothing wrong with being a human being. And play with Jassim, toss them around. That's a good thing. But not in the salat, son. Stay still. You don't wear those short shorts in the salat like that, son. You teach your children and you embrace them and not shun them. Embrace them. Bring them to the masjid. Let them learn the masjid. That's better than doing what? Shunning them. And there are many other issues that pertain to this, such as children or young boys praying on the front row, grabbing them by their ears or snatching them by their collars. Go to the back. This is a reality. There are many adverse effects that come forth from this. Tight.